Are we live?
Yeah, this for Derrick, now you know. I said, now you know. The one-man show when you in the orchestra. Bo Dark's in the house, and I'm feeling down, yo. So let me just get to it. I'm feeling down as I write this song. I'm confused. I don't know where I belong. It's like I'm stuck in between generations. I never fit in. Yo, it's frustrating. I'm a lone wolf standing alone. Always want to attack because I don't get high. You think I'm whack, but now I'm pumped because I don't get drunk. I'm a little weak because I don't run the street. I reject because I treat people with respect. I jump because I don't stop my problem on society. Or in the man for not hiring me. Or my friends for not being rich enough for not being there. Sorry, life's too short to feel sorry for myself. I want to change the world, not blame the world. Misery, love company. I don't want to lose it to come for me. The thug life is a new slavery. Men killing men, women having that's what they do. Girls fighting over guys that ain't trying to do something, get a job. I pass you every day, bumping on the corners. Around the way, I'm feeling down, because nothing ever goes right. This is the same old story, night after night. I'm feeling down, yo, down, yo, nothing like ever was right. I how it but the future was right. I'm feeling down, yo, nothing like ever was right. It's the same old story, night after night. I'm feeling down, yo, nothing like ever was right. I how it all my might, but the future was right. I'm feeling down, yo, nothing like ever goes right. Night after night, I chop with all my might. But afterwards, I keep chasing skirts and I get further undaunted. I keep looking day after day. I keep looking for the special way. She's out there somewhere lurking, and I keep turning on the phone. But in the end, I always get harmed or take it for granted. So I take it fast or slow. I realize now that all women are hoes.
Money grabbing, backstabbing, useless, unappreciative, lazy with two or more kids. Take, never wanna give.
I'm feeling down. Nothing ever goes right. Night after night, night after night. I'm feeling down, yo. Nothing like ever goes right. That's how it's all my might. But the future was right. I'm feeling down, yo. Nothing like ever goes right. It's the same old story. Night after night. I'm feeling down, yo. Nothing like ever goes right. That's how it's all my might. But the future was right. I'm feeling down, yo. Nothing like ever goes right. It's the same old story. Night after night. I'm feeling down, yo. Nothing like ever goes right. That's how it's all my might. But the future was right. I'm feeling down, yo. Nothing like ever goes right. I'm not old. Stop telling me that. I'm not dumb enough to fall into the trap of praising criminals in my raps. I must care about yourself. That's a cop out. You can't sacrifice your most. That's selling out. And selling out is what hip hop is all about. And if you hustle, then you cheat. If you steal, then you cheat. You see, if you have to cheat to make it on the street, then your butt is weak. You're sorry, a scrub, a loser, a bum.
And if you've been locked up,
the back. And if you look up to that, then you don't.
Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it, buddy.
Right, but you hang out on the corner, not living in fear, but you can't show a big and easy money, but you blow it on fast cars and loose girls who couldn't care less about you and the boys in your crew couldn't care less.
If you die tomorrow,
I don't feel your sorrow.
I'm feeling down, yo.
Nothing like ever goes right.
Come on with all my might. It's the same old story. I'm feeling down, yo. I'm feeling down, yo. I'm feeling down, yo.
Now yo, nothing like ever goes right. It's the same old story, night after night. I'm feeling down, yo. Nothing like ever goes right. I thought with all my might, but the future was right there.
I'm feeling down, yo.
Nothing like ever goes right. It's the same old story, night after night. I'm feeling down, yo. Nothing like ever goes right. I thought with all my might, but the future was right. I'm feeling down, yo. Nothing like ever goes right. It's the same old story, night after night. I don't hate the flair. I don't care for the game. I'm just trying to understand, you know, I'm an outsider. Looking and I grew up something. And a different world, I'm stuck in the middle. Too much energy to be a walk out, too much sympathy, so I can't be the only one out there. Can I be the only one out there? You suckers. I'm tired of feeling down.
Sometimes up, sometimes down. Sometimes you feel level to the ground.
Yo, sucker.
Alrighty, y'all. Welcome back to the show. Didn't have time to make no new gifts, so I just replayed some of the other ones we already had. We got an extensive library, and I need to organize them. Like earlier today when I was playing the gospel songs, I had a hard time finding the religious gifts. I'm going to have to find some time to organize. I can't believe how many we have. I actually deleted some of the lives, the mobile lives, because we've shown them back in the video afterwards. So I deleted a lot of the lives because they were burning up so much space. They were literally burning up space, so I had to delete them. Dead serious. We had to delete them. I appreciate you coming hanging out with us, Brian. Is Laura still live? I asked her to come rate us. Sometime when we ain't got nothing going on, we go ahead and raid people. So, we shooting the breeze. Anybody have any topics they want to discuss? We still haven't broken down the Bible verses on stubbornness of our people. If somebody want to stop me with a topic, now's your chance. Anybody got something they want to talk about? Naya says, most likely there will be no stimulus relief until May. People need help now. RT Studios did a video the other day. Ever heard of a gospel group called the Florida Boys? No, I can't say I have. Who is that? The driver, you remember Talk of the Week, Tyrone? He RC Studios now. He did a video. He hadn't done one in a while, like 6 months, I think. He did a video the other day, and I saw Papa D in that. I said hi to them twice, and nobody said nothing, so I left. But it's in the video. I think you gotta go back 2 days ago. So he's still around. Know you out there lurking somewhere, Papa D. How you doing, sir? Hope you're well in this time of crisis. We are in a time of crisis. People are not taking this seriously. They're not. When the people of New York City saw their rates were skyrocketing, when they hit 4,000, they should have started locking down. Now they're several times thousand that. You have a lot of people that live together. When you go out on the street, there are hundreds of people out there walking around. The subways. You've seen the videos of the people cramped on the subway. They all just breathing on each other. I don't know if he's mad. He just ain't been coming by. I don't know why. One thing I learned about being on YouTube, people come and go. So you enjoy them while they're here, you know. You said they have a song called Jesus, This Is Jimmy. I have heard it. It will make you cry. Look up that song. They have a song called Jesus, This Is Jimmy. And what was the name again? Florida Boys. Jesus, This Is Jimmy. We can't play it, but I can look it up. I see Jesus, use me. Scars in the hand, I got a feeling. Oh, that's the album. You know what that's the name of the song? Let me take the chat. I Googled it. I see I've got a feeling. And Scars of Jesus. Let me try and look it up on YouTube. Maybe I can bookmark it and watch it later. See what pop up. My God is real. Scars in the hand of Jesus when he was on the cross. Then I met Jesus. Jesus loves me. I saw the face of Jesus. Let's just do the Florida Boys and see if they got a page. Maybe we'll find it there. He ain't gave no more information. Let's just look up Florida Boys. Six videos. Well, that's not them. Hold on. What about Florida Boy Gospel Quartet? I'm looking. It might be titled something different. Brian, can you find us a link? What you mean it's an error? Come on, man. Whoa, we got 110 views for our last video, y'all. Cool. Cool. Naya says she'll be right back. Hurry back, Naya. You said they have a song called Jesus, This Is Jimmy. Let me just try Jesus, This Is Jimmy. Let's try that. I see Bobby Grove. This is Jimmy lyrics. YouTube, Jesus, This is Jimmy. Easter Brothers, This is Jimmy. Bobby Grove, this is a lot of songs called Jesus, This is Jimmy. Brown says he has it on a tape. Someone made it for him. There's a lot of copies of it. I'm gonna take a chance. Just hit YouTube. Bobby Grove, Jimmy, This is Jesus. Easter Brothers. F. Roger somebody. Driver, that's a great question. I was saying that today. We need to shut everything down. They need to give us the stimulus money. Let everybody run to the market and get what we need. The people that's working or was laid off, they need to give them the stimulus money so they can go get enough groceries to last. So that we can do a 2-week lockdown. The people that's working or laid off, they need to get that money now. They need to go ahead and stock up. Then on the first, when the people on welfare or SSI get that money, they need to go ahead and get what they need to get. On the third, when the people that's on SSDI get that money, they need to go ahead and get what they need to get. By the 5th, everybody should be stocked up. Starting on the 6th, we should lock down the whole country. Lock down the borders, lock down everything. If you are not medical personnel, or if you are not delivering food or equipment, or if you are not, that's all we need on the street. If you don't work in the medical field, or if you're not delivering food, there's no need for anybody to be on the street. People will have money. So for those that's too lazy to go to the market, they should be able to order food. Papa John's, Domino's. Those should be the only places that are open. No diners, no restaurants, no clubs, no bars. Lock everybody down from the 6th to the 20th. That's 14 days. Let everybody who got the virus get over it. Let everybody that's going to die, let them die. After the 20th, everybody should be clean. That money should be used for people to get supplies, to pay their bills, so that they can make it to the 20th. We're going to leave our borders closed. We can reopen the stores and the bars, but we're not taking nothing in, and we're not sending nothing out. You can fly in an airplane across the country, but you can't leave the country. And we're going to keep it clean, at least to the end of the year. Give everybody else a chance to get their act together. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do right now. The people of New York need to get that stimulus package. And they need to get what they need and get their butts in the house. Close down the subways, close down the MTA. If you're not medical personnel, if you don't need dialysis, because you getting your money, get your prescriptions. There's no need for nobody to leave their property. If you have a house, you can go in your yard or sit on your porch. That's as far as you can go. We need to have the state militia going up and down the streets to make sure that people are not out. If they are out, give them a big fine the first time. Second time, quarantine them. Lock them up somewhere and quarantine them. And make them stay there for 14 days. Since they couldn't stay home, let's lock them up for 14 days. Then we know they clean. That's what we need to do. Virus will be gone by the 20th. If we do that, the virus will be gone by the 20th. And the United States will be clean. And we wait for the other country, because they're going to see us doing it, they're going to do it. And when they do it, it'll get rid of the virus. But until then, we should keep our borders closed. We shouldn't let nobody come in from another country and bring us anything. You know that United said they were going to start flying overseas again, which means they're going to be bringing the virus in here. That's all they're doing. We need to shut all that down. Get an airplane some money so they can be good. Give the businesses that might lose from being closed down, give them their money so they can be good. Take care of the employees so they good. Nobody got no reason. Business can stop for 2 weeks. If we refund them what they might have made, they can go 2 weeks. And then we can start, and during that time, the businesses could take that money and they can start making the things that we buy from other people. They can take that time to convert their operations and to start making stuff that we buy from other countries. It might cost a little bit more, but in the end, we know we can move around and nobody gets sick. It's worth it. If I can get a TV from China for $100, it might cost me $120 to get it in the U.S. Okay, same thing. But I can have the peace of mind of knowing that I'm not going to catch nothing. I think that's worth it. Now, it says early on, the government did not take it seriously. Reports said it was called the hoax. They should have issued that money and been had us closed down. All these Americans are dying. And the Senate is arguing over whether or not people on unemployment should get $1,000 a month. If you give them $1,000 a month, they're going to make more than if they went to work. They're not going to go to work. Why you can't give them the $1,000 so they can get some supplies and pay their bills and stay in the house for 2 weeks? You ain't got to do it for 4 months. Do it one time. Lock everything down. There you go. How come I'm not Harvard educated, but why can I sit here and come up with a plan? It's common sense. The stock market ain't gonna die if don't nobody trade no stocks for 2 weeks. The stocks ain't going nowhere, and neither are the companies. Give them the money they need to survive this 2 weeks while everything shut down. On the 20th or the 21st, we reopen everything. Everybody can come outside, stretch their legs, go down to the bar, go to the beach, do whatever you want to do. Because guess what? The people that got it, they're going to be recovered or they're going to be dead. It's going to be one or the other. The driver says, BD, I think we should be exit only country. If you leave, there is no coming back. Exactly. You want to leave the country, you stay where you at. Because some people might false test. They might appear clean and you let them in, and then 5 days later, they got it. How many people will they come in contact before they get the symptoms? That's the problem. This is what nobody wants to address. You can be fine for 5 or 6 days, and then suddenly you get symptoms. How many people will you infect in that 5 or 6 days? Times that by the people you infected. Between 4 and 6 days after you infected them, they'll come up positive. How many people will they infect before they realize, hey, I'm sick? So now, one person can actually infect 300 in 5 days. That's why the numbers keep spiking. People are thinking, as long as I'm not sick, I'm good. But then when they get sick, then all of a sudden, no. There are people walking around right now that have it. It's been 4 days since I've been to the market. I could get sick next week. I don't think I have it, but I could get sick next week. I'm dead serious. If somebody in that market, even though I stayed away from everybody, if I touch something, I don't understand how, but it's possible. I don't think I did. No, I'm being honest. I don't think I touched anybody. That mean anything? I don't understand why they so scared to shut everything down. Is Laura still on?
Cat, I love you.
Oh man, no wonder. Let me pause that. We having problems, or she having problems?
Cat, I love you.
What the driver say? BD, buy you a mask. If I get some money, I'm going to buy some food. The driver. What is going on? Why is she spinning? Let me refresh her again.
Cat, I love you.
Something ain't right.
Cat, I love you.
They keep saying the same thing. Let me grab this link. Copy. Now let's back out. I don't know what's going over her screen. But let's go in. YouTube Studio. Come on. Go to live streaming. You said, do you know how long it would take to restock the stores? Today is the 26th. They got to the 6th to do all that. They got to the 6th to do all that. All the stores should know that when they give that money, people are going to be ready to spend. And they should be ready to sell. That's why I said they're not going to be hurting. Not counting the money they give them. We're going to come load up. Some people are going to go buy dumb stuff like TVs or whatever. But people are going to load up. So the economy is not going to be hurt. It's going to get a boost. And we take that boost and we ride until the 21st. You know? Some people are going to get $3,200. That's a lot of money. It's going right into the economy.
Cat, I love you.
It's still spinning. It don't show the timestamps. All right, y'all. It's just spinning. So I don't know what's wrong with her screen, but it's just spinning. So if anyway, I gave her 6 views. I keep checking on it. Not counting the 4 I just gave her and the 2 I gave her earlier. The driver says it will raise the cost of items if they stop America. Would you rather pay more money or would you rather die? Which one would you rather have? The driver. Would you rather pay more money or would you rather die? Would you rather pay more money or would you rather die, sir? Would you like to see your family? Would you like to bury your family to save you a couple dollars on shipping? Shipping won't go sky high because they're going to hire more people. In this 2-week span, they're going to have to hire more people. Companies are going to make money. Because people are going to buy stuff. Especially in the black community. We consumers. People going to go and load up on everything. All it's gonna take is 2 weeks. Shoot. If instead of paying no shipping to China, I gotta pay $2.99, $3.99, hey, okay, I'm alive. In 2 weeks, I'll be able to go outside and do what I want to do. We ain't gonna have enough people. Like you said, the shipping costs might go up. They won't go up. There'll be more jobs. We go ahead and do this, then we do the 2-week lockdown. After the 2 weeks, the people that got it, they're gonna recover. The people that die, they're gonna die, and then we know everything is good in our country. We'll know everything is good. Then we work from within. What do we import that we really need? We have oil reserves. We can use those oil reserves, or screw that environmentalist crap and go drill our own. We have oil-rich land in America. We can do our own oil for 2 weeks. Now, if they want to go get some oil from Pakistan or Saudi Arabia or whatever, that ship gonna be clean and sanitized when it leave. And when it come back, every barrel gonna be sanitized before it even get on that ship. They're gonna sanitize every barrel and put it on the ship. And when they get the dock, we gonna take every barrel off and hose them all down. And then load them into the trucks, and then they can drive them to the petrol factories and they turn it into gasoline. These are things that we need to do. If we got to pay a little bit more for gas, I'd rather be able to ride around and pay a little bit more than to be stuck in the house. You know, there's no excuse. You said we had a long line of women buying hair weave. They were scared they were going to close down. Well, imagine how many women. We only talking 2 weeks. Because truth of the matter is, they shouldn't be wearing somebody else's hair. And you sure shouldn't be bringing in no infected hair off somebody else's head. And then putting the glue into your own scalp. You gonna glue the CV to your scalp? I'm just asking. Because even if you clean, hair is a living organism. There could still be the virus in the roots of the hair. The hair is a living, breathing organism. So you would have to cut the hair off, and then you would have to disinfect it. And you would have to let it sit for 14 days. Or however long the virus can live. So we don't need to worry about the daggone weave. Women need to leave that weave alone. They don't need it. They'll be all right. Unbelievable. That's a good job opportunity for somebody. Start making up fake weave. I'm sure they'd rather have a fake weave on than to be carrying around somebody else's disease. Naya said, I'd be afraid to purchase it. You don't know how desperate these women are. The driver said Chinese lady had to lock the doors. That's why I said everything that come into this country, if we gonna reopen, only things can come in, and everything got to be sprayed down and disinfected. That's a job right there for somebody. You imagine ships coming in, 300 items on them. Somebody got to clean them off, sanitize them all. Yeah, sanitize them all before you load them on the truck. Clean the hull of the ship out, just like you do with slavery. They had to wash out all the vomit and the piss and everything. You do the same thing. You wash them hulls out, clean them, scrub them, send them back to get something else. There are things that we could do to just stop it, but we got to spend the money. Naya said, driver, they should be closed. That is not essential business. Naya is right. We need to close it down. Like I said, we need to have the state guard patrolling the streets. Anybody on the street that can't prove, they need to be fined and taken home, or they need to be jailed. Lock them up. Because some of these things we don't need. That's a daggone shame. We went to rate her earlier. We only had 2 people. Now we got 5, and her screen's spinning. I think she's using that Streamlabs. Y'all remember when I was using Streamlabs? And it was showing it was still going, but it was spinning. I think she's having that same problem with the Streamlabs. That's why I fought so hard for us to stay above 1,000 so we ain't got to use that Streamlabs. You know? Because if something go wrong, we got to go back to Streamlabs. I'm being honest. I don't like how I look in this shirt. I'm just being honest. I know a lot of people say what I say sound harsh. It sound harsh, but it'll do the job. We need a 2-week lockdown. Everybody should be able to go get whatever they need. If you need to watch videos and you don't like what's on Hulu or whatever, then you need to go to the flea markets and get you some old VCS tapes, VHS tapes, get you some old DVDs, and sit in the house and watch DVDs for 2 weeks. You like to do crossword puzzles? Buy crossword puzzles for 2 weeks. You like to exercise? Go buy you a new weights or a new runner or something. Something's gonna keep you busy. Get you some food and get some entertainment. It's gonna keep you busy. If you need to go buy a video game, go buy an Xbox or whatever. If you never afford one, go buy yourself a little Xbox. Buy you some games and play to your heart content. Just anything you got to do to keep you off the street. You know? Get these people off the street. But people need money. You can't tell somebody to stay in the house. They ain't got no money. You can't close down the bars and you got bartenders and waitresses. They're not making no money. And a lot of that money comes from tips. So even if you give them unemployment, that money comes from tips. You said, can you disinfect hair weave? I honestly don't know because your hair is a living, breathing thing. Your hair has cells. And this virus attacks cells. So does it attack the cells in your hair? Nobody has said it. They say it's more around your heart, but just because they can't attack it don't mean it ain't there. They say people that have the AIDS virus, the AIDS is in their poop. It's in their blood. It's in their saliva. So why wouldn't it be in their scalp? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. If you know, are you that embarrassed by your hair that you would take a chance of putting somebody CV-19 infected hair on your head and gluing it on there? Are you that embarrassed by your hair? You better get some polyester and be happy. Shave your head bald if you're embarrassed. Better get you a lower afro. Anything that come across our borders need to be disinfected. And when the truck driver deliver the crates to the businesses, they need to leave them outside. And they need to get a hose with a little bit of alcohol in it or some antibacterial. They need to lightly spray everything inside that box. Tip the box over. Let that stuff run out. Grab each item and gently spray it. Wipe it off. It takes more time. But this way you know. This way you know. Or they can get one of the machines, and have it do like this. Pick the item up, and then you spray it off, and then sit it down, and then somebody get an antibacterial wipe it, put it to the side. Spray it off, wipe it, put it to the side. That's what got to be done. I'm just being honest. I'm coming up with the ideas. All somebody got to do is tweak them. I'm giving the ideas out for free. All somebody got to do is take it and run with it. There are experts that know how to handle it. They're not thinking of this. Why? I don't know. But I'm thinking of it. I'm giving you the idea. It's up for somebody to take it and run with it. God don't give you everything. I get the ideas. Somebody should take it and run with it. You got those that teach and those that do. Oh, I don't have the charisma to be an organizer. But I'd be a good general to the organizer. I'd be a good number one man, a good backup. The number one advisor. The number one man in any entourage. If we do the 14-day lockdown, you ain't got to test nobody. Why you got to test somebody? If we do the 14-day lockdown, why you got to test somebody now? Those that recover are going to recover. Those that die will die. There will be nobody will have it in the whole country. They're asking you to quarantine for 14 days. We're going to do a forced quarantine. We're going to quarantine everything. Everybody gonna be quarantined. Now the people that have to come out and get dialysis, they need to be tested before they even walk in their place. The people that's working there, the health workers, they need to be tested on their way to work and leaving work. And during the day, they need to be tested. In the middle of that shift, they need to be tested. We need to make sure that the people that are allowed to move are constantly tested so that these people don't go reinfect. That's not hard to do. Instead of testing millions of people, you can test thousands of people. And like I said, if you're going to be a van driver and it's your job to drive patients around, patients need to be tested to be allowed to get on the van, and you need to spray the van down with some kind of foam or something that's quick drying that'll kill the virus. So that by the time you get to the next place that is dry and it's sanitized, you test the next set of people, put them on. Somebody don't test, they got to go back. Or they got to wait and take a van by themselves. Somebody tests positive, they got to take a van by themselves. They need to send a little hybrid to get them or something. Hurry up and clean that hybrid out. Go back. Get another one. Clean the hybrid out again. Go back. Get another one. That driver needs to be tested 3 times a day. He come down with something, then you got to put him down. Driver said, BD, what about churches that depend on donations for members? How would they survive? People going to get that stimulus money. You think they won't get something to the church? Some of y'all might get that stimulus and send me a couple dollars. Why wouldn't they send the church a couple dollars? Used to be asking, what about the YouTubers that don't have an income but YouTube? That should be a better question. What about people that don't have any kind of income for real other than social media? They're going to be all right because you're going to be locked in the house. You got to do something. So why wouldn't they support the YouTuber? Especially when they get the stimulus money. Why wouldn't they donate? Yeah, man, if you weren't knowing, man, I'd be going crazy, man. Hey, let me send you $50, man. There you go. Let me send you $20. Why wouldn't they do that? Why wouldn't they do that for the church? You know, people are nice when there ain't that money. People are very generous, especially when it ain't that money. You say, how would they what? PayPal still work. Cash App gonna still work. Super Chat gonna still work. That's a small thing to drive, but then the churches need to get the Cash App or PayPal and encourage people to donate to help the church out. Well, why, if the church ain't open for 2 weeks, why does it need money? If it ain't open for 2 weeks, why does it need money? The electric company said they can't cut you off until the middle of April. Why do they need money? Just because the church ain't open, they can still go online and have services. There was nobody here for our Bible study today, but we do Bible study and we do Sunday sermon. It's church. How come somebody can't donate? It's a relaxed church, but it's still church. How could the cell phone company stay in business? What do you mean? You think people are going to get that surplus and not pay their phone bill? One person getting up on that pole is not going to infect anybody. So why can't the phone company, why can't the electric company work? How does one person up on the pole infect anybody? Is one person going up on the pole? You have to be around somebody to give it or to give it or receive it. Ain't nobody gonna be up there on no telephone pole. To the people that are messed up and got prepaid plans where they pay by the minute, phone company gonna clean up because people gonna need to be talking to somebody. They're gonna need to have to call the ambulance in case they get sick. So people gonna have to have a phone. Everybody can use credit, the mail their what you call in. And for those people that don't have a bank account and don't have PayPal or don't have Cash App, then they need to go get that green dot card or go get the Rush card. They need to go into Walgreens and put some money on their card so they can pay their bill. That's not an excuse. Not an excuse. And I suggest that people who don't have a debit card or a credit card go to Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, buy you a prepaid debit card and put some money on it so that when you go make a purchase, you don't have to touch anybody. You go up to the machine, and if you can afford it, carry some of them wipes with you. Wipe off the device. Stick your card in on swiping. Wipe your card off, put it back in your wallet. You ain't got to touch nothing. They put the stuff in the bag, tie that bag closed. When you get home, take that bag into the sink. Open it up, dump out the contents. Rinse them off, wash your hands at the same time. Take that bag, throw it in the trash. Get you a towel, wipe your items off, go about your business. Well, what's so hard about that? It's not hard. This is not hard. It's effort. Will you put the effort in to keep yourself safe, or will you phone it in? No pun intended. All I did was walk to the mailbox. But I touched the door handle that I shared with the people downstairs. I opened my door. I didn't even close my door. I walked in there. I washed my hands. I washed the keys off. I came back, turned the light off, closed the door, locked it, walked back to the kitchen, and washed my hands again. Then I came over here and sat down. It took effort, but it was worth it. All of y'all left. I had 7 people on the left. I don't know where everybody went, but I had Trump playing. It just take effort. If we put the effort out there, ain't nothing we can't do. But we gotta be organized and make the effort and stop being selfish and stop being stubborn. If you don't think you can go 2 weeks without having sexual relations, then you need to have your girlfriend stay with you for the lockdown, or you need to have your booty call or whatever. You need to have them stay with you during the lockdown. Because you should not be out on a prowl, sneaking around, trying to find somebody to lay up with. We should have the guard going up and down the streets to make sure ain't nobody prostituting, make sure ain't nobody selling no drugs. You better take that stimulus money and get your drugs, take that stimulus money and get your liquor, do whatever you got to do. But you need to do it. Take that stimulus money and hire you a woman or man of the night for the damn 2 week period. Whatever they charge you, you better pay it. If you can't go you that hard up, you're an addict, take care of your business. Get you a blow up doll or something. Women, get you a good vibrator. Whatever you got to do, stay your butt in the daggone house for 2 weeks. That's it. You said it ain't that easy. Had that National Guard go up and down the street. Talk all the trash you want to talk. Anybody caught on the street is a terrorist. Anybody caught on the street is a terrorist. To spread the CV virus is an act of terrorism. Anybody out there wandering around for no reason, potentially infecting other people, is a terrorist. And if you can prove that they have the disease and they sneak out and get caught, they should be treated just like somebody that's trying to blow up the World Trade Center, somebody that's trying to blow up a synagogue, somebody that's trying to shoot up a school. They should get the same penalty. Because you are doing bioterrorism. You are spreading death. Because you can't control yourself. All it takes is a 2 week shutdown. That's all it would take to clear the country up. Lock everything down. Then we know everybody good. They say 14 days. I say 37 days, but they say 14. Do the 14. And you're going to see the numbers drop. The people that's going to die, they're going to die. Let them die off. Those that recover are going to recover. But after that 14 days, everybody should be good. And we start fresh. It won't kill people to stay home for daggone 2 weeks. If China or Germany or somebody took us over and told us we had to stay in the house for 2 weeks so they blow our heads off, wouldn't nobody come outside? So you would do that for somebody else to tell you, but you won't do it to save the lives of your own family. Make that make sense. If they catch people keep sneaking out, they should be able to shoot them on sight. Because I'd rather they kill you than you infect other people and kill 50 more. Take you on out of here. we got to buckle down and be serious. Don't worry, after the first person gets shot at, they'll stop. Oh, no, I'm not going up there. You can go ahead though, bro. I'm good right here. That's what's going to happen. I'm there going pigs up. They can't keep me in the house. Better than that. You know what? Somebody hide my shoes. Because I ain't going outside for my 2 weeks, like they said. It's always going to be somebody to try you. That's why we got to be serious. People always going to try and push the limit. We got to be serious. Nobody on the street mean nobody on the street. It wouldn't kill us to stay home for 2 weeks. Especially if you giving some people $3,200 to do it. Better go get your liquor. Better get your prescriptions. Better get your cigarettes and your cigars and your Black and Milds. Make sure you get enough for your 2 week stay. Make sure you got food. More food. Have your refrigerator and cabinets busting out with food. That way you ain't got no reason to go. Fill your tank up, but you ain't going nowhere. But fill your gas tank up anyway. So that on the 21st, you can jump in your car and go for a ride. It's already filled up. Take care of all your business. And then we just wait the 2 weeks. After the 2 weeks, nobody in the country should have it. The jobs are going to need workers to restock. Because everybody going to buy everything up. So you're going to need people to come make products. There's going to be jobs waiting for you. The government got to make sure there ain't no inflation, that they don't try and raise the prices because people got more money. That's going to be the hard part. Because people are going to want to jack up prices because they know you got money. We got to stop that. Well, I said, let everybody get what they need to get. Enjoy your 2 week vacation. Read books you ain't had time to read. Do your taxes. Write the book you've been wanting to write about your life. Catch up on all the stuff you got on DVR. All the TV shows and stuff you missed. Catch up on your Empire and all that. Ain't no excuse. It can be done. Why do y'all say it can't be done? What if I said it's impossible? People unwillingness to follow is the only holdup. If we get this money and we clean the businesses out of all that stock, on the 21st, they're going to need employees to help fill it back. That's a good thing. We won't be in no rush to buy anything because we would have already have bought everything. This gives the employers time to restock. Most people are not going to plan for 2 weeks. They're going to plan for 3. So they got a whole week to get it together. People with sense are going to plan for 4 weeks. Why is that so hard? I'm just asking the question. Why is this so hard? It requires sacrifice. If your job is not sequential, what we need you for? The government gonna pay you your salary. So why you need to work for 2 weeks? They also gonna pay your employer. They paying you and they paying the employer, and you ain't even working. What's the problem? Oh, that's JD from New York. I was talking about him earlier. Y'all keep saying it ain't easy. It ain't easy. But if we don't do nothing, we're gonna be like Italy. You wanna be like Italy? I don't want to be trying to manage. Well, we got 10 cases now in New York, and we got 10 cases now in Florida, and we got 5. No, I want no cases. I want it obliterated. One death is one death too many. Any deaths after April 21st is unacceptable. We need to lock it down. Now, somebody said Puerto Rico locked their borders down, and they still had new cases today. That means the people ain't staying away from each other. People wait until they get sick to go get tested. Lock everybody down. Why are you home if you get sick? We'll come take you to the hospital and isolate you. Your family quarantine start all over again. Anytime somebody in your household starts showing symptoms, not only do their 14-day start, your whole family 14-day start. You got people that's going to be isolated past the 21st. Because somebody always going to try and sneak out. And if they do, and on the 21st, we do the random testing and you show up, you and your family got to do another 14 days. We'll give you $1,000, stay your butt in there for another 14 days. Until you clear it. And we won't have it. You say, why is Africa not having a problem? Not all, but the majority of people in Africa can't afford to go nowhere. Not all, maybe half. South Africa, them people don't go nowhere anyway. It's the well-to-do that get the disease because they flying around and they think they're above the law. Now, how many people are flying into Africa? That should be the question. I don't think most people consider Africa a luxurious place. They might go to Venezuela. They might go to the Virgin Islands. They might go back to Jamaica and feel alright. Most rich people ain't gonna want to go there. They think it's beneath them. They want to go to Europe. I'm gonna go to Europe. I'm gonna see the Eiffel Tower and Big Ben. I'm gonna go to Italy and I'm gonna get on the boats and ride around Venice and have nice videos when I come back. Ain't nobody think I'm going to Africa? I'm being honest. Who do you know? Who do you know other than a pro-black talk about going to Africa? Do anything? Be honest. Who do you know talk about going to Africa? Do anything? Why does New York City have 10 times as many people infected than anybody else? Because New York is the spot. New Jersey, right next to New York, they got Atlantic City. Las Vegas locked down a week ago, and they still got people dying because of the Strip. A lot of people in Boston go to New York. A lot of people in Connecticut do business in New York. Chicago should have more people than anybody else. They don't. Chicago should have more. There's more people in Chicago than it is in New York, ain't it? How come they only got like 4,000 cases, while New York got 60, going on 70,000? Why does Detroit have so many cases? You got a lot of poor people there. How come them poor people are not getting infected? But they don't go nowhere. Look at all the poor people in Baltimore. You saying people that don't get tested? Poor people don't get tested until they get sick. They don't go to the hospital until they get sick. Hospital, the last resort. We should have more people sick per capita than New York does. But I showed you where the cases was. Virginia slowed itself down. They had some new cases today though, but they had slowed down. Pennsylvania has slowed down, but they got a bunch of new cases. Because them people coming down there and look at them cherry blossoms. Them people came to go to the beach. Oh, food. I don't care about that virus, okay? The well-to-do people that think that they too good. Those are the ones that were spreading it. Most of the people in Africa is poor. They ain't going to travel nowhere. There's a virus outbreak. Who the heck gonna go to Africa? What's in Africa? for you to risk dying for? Nothing. But people will go to beautiful beaches. They'll go to gamble. They'll go to casinos. I think in the Midwest and in the Northwest, I think most of them cases is coming from people going to them daggone casinos and gambling. Virus, they don't stop them from gambling. People in Idaho. Why the hell is Idaho going up? They ain't had none at first. I think people see places that ain't got none and then they decide to go there and then take it over there. Well, you know, we can go hang out in Idaho. We can go hang out in Oregon. Ain't nothing up there. It's cold, but ain't nothing up there. We can go hang out. And guess what? We can go to Montana. Ain't nobody in Montana. And they go take it right there to them. Tourism spreads the disease. That's why the governor said anybody that's been in New York need to go get tested. Because they're going there for money or tourism. You tell me it's a pandemic, I'm not thinking about sightseeing. You tell me it's a pandemic, I'm not thinking about no money. But who is? Now they said the casinos are closed. They closed now. But how many people got affected before they closed it? How many people got infected before they closed it? You know you in there spinning the wheel. Everybody on the slot machines. They passing money in chips. Real easy way to spread the virus. All them people on lockdown on the ships. At least one of the ships, the people family did that 2 weeks and was able to come home. But when they closed down and quarantined everybody on the ship, they only had one death. And the ship that had the one death is gone. The other ship, the people still under the 2-week quarantine, they don't have no deaths and no new cases. So quarantining does work. But it's easy when I got you on the ship to lock you down. But how am I going to lock you down when you got your own plane? You can jump in the plane, go anywhere in the world you want to go. How can I lock you down? The government tell you to stay in the house. You going out to the beach. We saw the people in Australia. They out there dancing and hugging and playing around, knowing it's a virus. Yeah, the weather was just too good today. I couldn't resist. Okay. Naya said Detroit sheriff officer tested 18 positive and 1 died. Considering how many people in Detroit, it's amazing. It's not more deaths. I was watching the Shay show today. You know, he in Detroit, and he was riding around, and I was seeing the prettiest houses, and I said, man, I would kill. I wouldn't know what to do with all that space. I ain't gonna lie to you. I said, man, You have 2 houses on a whole block that wasn't boarded up and falling down. Didn't have overgrown shrubs. Roof caving in, no windows. Doors wide open, windows wide open. Like, what the heck? He went down one street, a church built a youth center on one of them blocks. You can be walking down there to go to the youth center and somebody drag you in one of them houses. And they find you dead. I can't do it. The driver said people stuck on the creek. That's right. And it was 2 ships, the Princess and something else. One of them, the people were allowed to go home. They did it 14 days. And they had 1 death. Everybody else got cleared. The other ship don't have no deaths yet, but they still waiting. I think it's 49 people on that. They still doing their 2-week quarantine. No deaths yet. So, but they were stuck on that cruise ship. They get to go home. Sad part is they might go home and get it. That'd be rough. Wouldn't that be rough? Do the 14-day quarantine. Get off the boat, and the person helping you off the boat got it. That'd be rough right there. Or you have a cab coming to get you in your luggage, and then you find out somebody that was in the cab before it came to get you had it, and now you sick again 5 days later. That'd be crazy, but it's possible. But like, man, we just went through this. I gotta do it again. Oh man. Yeah, I'm serious. It could happen. It could happen, y'all. But I guarantee you, if somebody do go over there to Africa with it, they're gonna have the same problem too. I'm just staying in my hut. That done is too small. I'm coming outside. Don't pay that no mind, man. It's only 1 person, man. Oh, sorry. That's Jamaican accent. I don't care about no CV. I'm making jokes, but I'm dead serious. This ain't gonna get no better. I wonder if the numbers went up any. Yay! Let me do a refresh to be sure. Hey, y'all, we got some good news. Check it out. New York only got 47 cases. New Jersey got no new cases. California picked up 160. This the update from what we did a couple hours ago. Look at all these places with no new cases. Uh-oh. Look at that, y'all. Alabama picked up 54. North Carolina didn't pick up none. Maryland didn't pick up none today. Yay. Look at all these places that didn't pick up none. Check it out. Check it out, y'all. But we had 2 deaths in Oregon, but no new cases. Don't want to pass that. Check it out, y'all. Look at all them blanks. 261 new cases and 5 deaths since the last time we checked. So you got 2, 3, 4, 5. So all right, no deaths in New York, and they only picked up 47 cases. New York was picking up like 2,000 a day. But we'll check back. California, 160. Picked up 160. Alabama picked up 54. And so all right, y'all, we starting to stabilize now. We'll have to come back and check tomorrow, but y'all, that's a good look. All right, y'all, that's a good look. Yeah, now you said Penn and Tucker. Yeah, I know it's tomorrow. Ain't gonna look that good when we come back tomorrow and look. But you never know. Keep our fingers crossed. Let's keep our fingers crossed. You gotta take every bit of good news and say, "Hey, thank you." But we'll see. But that's good news. That's definitely good news. Every other time we look, it was a whole bunch of yellows. Hopefully tomorrow, it won't be a whole bunch of yellows. Yellow becoming my least favorite color. I'm being honest. Yellow is becoming my least favorite color. All right, y'all. It's 1:19 in the morning. Let me go ahead and shut this down. I'm gonna go back to wrestling, and I gotta cook. I ain't ate nothing but that little can of tuna fish, so I'm gonna go ahead and make that sweet corn and make them chicken thighs. Then tomorrow I had that spaghetti in the can, and I'll have that last pack of chicken legs. Then we'll be out of the chicken. So let me go ahead and enjoy my 4 pieces of chicken and my sweet corn. So everybody, y'all have a great night. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a great night. See y'all soon. And don't forget, check in tomorrow. Just let us know you okay. Even if you don't want to stay for the show, just check in and say, "Hey, I'm still here." So we don't have to worry about you. It's not fair to make us worry about you. So with that being said, I will see y'all tomorrow. Thanks to Driver. Thanks Naya. Who else was here? We got people here that ain't talking. Thanks Brian. Anybody else talk? Nope, that's it. Thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate it. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a great night, y'all. And we are out.